Performance and stats should see a big boost with this new ship.
Do not neglect to factor your abilities to handle it.
Ooh, I could get spoiled by the ease of spatial bypass travel. This area is teeming with life. Must be the clouds.
I think that spore is on the list for the research station.
Yes, it is.
And better get to it.
The scan of the spore was successful.
Obviously, Hive.
Clearly no appreciation for what I do for you.
Thank you, Hive. Thorian worms. What do you make of them, Hive?
I find them thoroughly hideous.
I mean, do you have any data on them?
Only that they would more than likely make for bad dinner guests. And that I can calculate that their jaws can force enough pressure to crush and chew our craft with ease.
I feel a bit sorry for it. But I'll be glad if I never have to look in the mouth of a cave worm again.
lose yourself in here.
I don't even want to know what's in these slimy meatballs.
They contain a highly concentrated dihydrogen sulfate with a
I said I don't want to know, Hive.
The scan is complete.
Ugh, I think I need a hot shower after this.
Our contact is limited to a mere stream of data.
Still. This must be the mycelium the scientist was mumbling about.
Yes, this fits the requirement listed.
Let's do the scan and get out of this sticky situation. I'm glad we only have to scan it.
I concur. I would have protested bringing such vile microbes onto the ship again. They could have spread to my circuits.
Ha! Like you get a say in this, Hive. spotted one of those shadow creatures. Fast little bastard. What can you tell me about them, Hive?
As far as is known, each being is a sentient colony of UV-averse polyps. What it feeds on, or how it reproduces, are two of the greatest mysteries of extraterrestrial biology.
Well, that's what we have scientists for, I suppose.
The scan was successful.
Another one for the collection. These are not sticky or ugly for a change.
Transparently so.
Remind me the next time I'm offered a task, I only do non-slimy things.
If only you would listen.
Crossing jellyfish off the list. That's all the scans. We can head back to the BRI bioplant.
Yet another detour from our pressing commitments.
I know you like these scientific expeditions, Hive, even if you won't admit it.
They do engage my memory banks a little more than repetitive dogfights.
I thought so. Guess what? I have all your scans.
Really? Now that is fantastic news. Everything, you say?
Yep. Shadow creature, a thorian worm, mycelium, acid pouch, and so on. The whole slimy, creepy, cryptic mess on file.
Everything. Yes. Everything. Well, thank you. I will see to it that you are properly rewarded for your efforts.
So, wait. You sound a little hesitant. Isn't this everything you needed to complete your research?
Well, yes and no. Something has come up. There have been rumors of a sighting of a real live Leviathan.
Like the skeletons.
Yes! Imagine! Alive! Not a fossil. We simply cannot allow an opportunity to study such a legendary creature pass us by.
You know that the longer you stay out here, the more you run the risk of being overrun by those crazy redeemers.
It is worth the risk. We must complete our research above all else.
Suit yourselves. I'll be seeing you around. Official. Must be the emissaries.
Indeed, it bears the holy insignia.
And those force field emitters don't look very peaceful to me.
That must be the work of the aforementioned Okar Prime. The Commissioner's suspicions have been proven correct.
Hailing Clerical Corvette. This is a colonial delegation on a diplomatic mission.
Your authority, your treaties, your lies, and your filthy presence have no place here.
We only wish to speak with Emissary Sareth. We come on behalf of Commissioner Hawk bearing a request.
There will be no negotiating. Turn back and keep to your own affairs. You have been warned.
We won't leave until we've delivered our message.
If your request was death, then we shall be sure to make you satisfied.
Tareen, can you provide a distraction while I figure out a way through this force field?
You can count on me, Adam.
What if we got a signal out to the Okar authorities to let them know a high-ranking official has been taken hostage?
They would react, certainly. Perhaps this is a sensible course of action.
Well, I can't contact them myself. Hive, are you able to access the Corvette's comm system?
It appears that it has been disabled. I detect disconnected comms tech floating in the vicinity. If you wish to reactivate the comm system, collect all the associated parts. I will highlight them for you once the force field is down.
Okay, yeah. We could use all the help we can get. Even if it's Okar authorities. Left. How are you holding up?
Their tactics I recall from my own training. They fight bravely, but lack the broader experience that I have accumulated.
The force field's down. I can try to repair the comm system now.
Its comm system is functional again. It now needs to be powered up. I will use your booster's energy to power up the system. You must remain close in order for this to work. accessed the system and dispatched an emergency broadcast.
This is like the old days of analog.
You take a weakling's approach by summoning the authorities to your aid.
They're disengaging. This is our chance to get on board. Hailing clerical corvette. Do you read me? We are on a diplomatic mission and request access to the emissary.
It appears that we must force entry. It may be that the hardliners still have control of the corvette.
You brought a stick to a gunfight? These are dangerous extremists we're taking on here, Tareen.
This part must be done the way of the old warrior code. Do not harm the ones in robes, and stay behind me. Careful. Best keep your blaster holstered.
I am seeing a side of you I never knew, Tareen.
Okar never forgets his training.
You are the traitor we've heard of. The one who left the brood to become a menial merchant to the humans.
I have become something you cannot understand. And now I will not allow you to stand in the way of peace with the humans.
The talk of a coward. You want to settle this the traditional way, after you abandon your chosen path.
I am my own master. You are but a slave to the warrior code.
I see before me such things as I could not have foreseen.
Your Eminence, I am Tareen, and this is my companion, Adam Roslin.
Tareen, of course. I am familiar with your story, so you have decided to return to us?
Not exactly. We have come bearing a message from Commissioner Hawk of the Colonial Fleet.
Ashahar is under threat from the humans.
The Comet is under threat from rogue agents who do not represent us. The Commissioner sent us to plead for more time before an Okar intervention. She sends assurances that this problem can be solved internally among us Colonials.
You are known to us too, Adam Roslin. Indeed, we have encountered you a number of times in quite a variety of contexts. Tell me, why do you care about the Okar, of whom you have killed so many?
I understand there are peaceful elements to your society. I have just never met them before.
And of Ashahar, what do you know?
I have learned from Tareen that it is sacred to you.
Sacred, indeed. The spirits of our ancestors are embedded in its ancient stones. Twice in each generation they pass to share their visions of the past, present, and future. But perhaps you know this. Perhaps you have been touched by Ashahar. Tareen, I commend you and your friend for your noble interference. It was timely. Relay to the Commissioner that the Grand Master shall be informed. And we shall stay our hand, at least for the time being. And Tareen, should you ever wish to return to us, a clerical vocation is still open to you.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
We will resolve this. You have my word.
Your timely intervention may have altered the disastrous course of our shared history. And thanks to the signal you sent, the authorities will be here shortly. I have informed them of your great assistance.
It was an honor to be of service.
And an honor to meet you. I'll need to update Hawk on the situation. Commissioner Hawk, do you read me?
I hope it's good news, Mr. Roslin.
Your suspicions were correct about Hardliners being the reason for the emissary's radio silence. He was being held hostage. We were able to free him, and he has not been harmed.
This suggests tensions between the Elcar castes are intensifying, and could sour already strained relations.
For the time being, we've been given assurance that the order will be issued not to attack G&B, as long as G&B do not attempt to touch the comet. The Grandmaster's proclamation on this should guarantee that none will cross that line.
I hope so. Although we should not presume to test the Okar's toleration further. G&Bs still need to be brought to heel to prevent conflict.